I was just really bullied in 5th and 6th grade going all the way up. I didn't know who I was really because I would change myself to fit in with other people. I ended up taking just a bunch of different pills, whatever I could find, and ended up tanking my system, and my blood pressure dropped to 54/24, and I blacked out.
When a student comes into the bullying-related issues, that they're oftentimes depressed, they're anxious, and they have all other problems associated with that. They lose focus and they lose the desire to get good grades because their primary focus is that bullying, and it consumes their thoughts and their mind, and that's all they can think about.
I want every child that comes into our school to be happy, feel that they have the ability to be themselves no matter what demographics, race, or religion. But unfortunately, in our society, bullying happens because of those things.
And sadly, for too many, it's a medication, an antidepressant that becomes the cure for them or the constant companion. Or tragically, even for some, it becomes checking out through suicide.
It's happening, and it's becoming more and more prevalent, and I know I can do something about it. I know we all can, and so enough's enough.
The main goal was to do a Love Without Limits event, wherein we'd do maybe some schools on a Friday, do a service project on the Saturday morning, and then me on the Saturday night in a bigger auditorium.
You want to know what cool is? Being yourself and encouraging others. You know what's smart, you know what's cool, realizing that there is not one person in this room who's perfect.
Early on, one of the reasons that Nick proposed to Governor Gary Herbert that he would come back and speak on the issue of teen suicide and teen bullying was that he challenged the governor not just to open up some schools for him, but to use the technology of today to allow a simulcast to bring on board every junior high, middle school, and high school, and encourage every one of those principals to create assemblies.
And because Governor Gary Herbert has a passion for the next generation, that's why he made it a priority to get this done.
My passion and goal is the next generation. I just want to come here and thank you on behalf of all the hundreds of thousands of students who are being bullied. And I just hope that you get a lot of feedback from the 200 plus schools that have heard me speak here. Thank you so much.
And what was remarkable, with the governor's involvement, with the Utah Education Network's involvement, the media response was much better than we could have ever anticipated.
Well, it's important for students to hear the message of love, and I think that's the message that Nick will give today that I think will resonate in a very profound way with our young people.
Share with us just kind of the opportunity you have to be able to come and talk to these kids. Do you feel like it's really making a difference here?
Coming to speak to these children, whether it's in America or countries all around the world, I would never speak unless I truly believe that at least one student would be changed forever.
We felt with the primary passion of Nick engaging students with an inspirational message to choose life, that we could build on that by targeting a couple other areas. So the idea of loving students by inspiring them to choose life was complemented by the idea of loving our communities by serving them.
I think doing the projects for the event, you love on people. Anytime that we can get together and serve, again, that brings us together.
We're just here serving our city today with a great group. It's a fun place to serve. Awesome, awesome.
Thanks for coming down to encourage us.
No, it's great to be here. Thanks for being a part of this.
Yeah.
He can draw people, and it's not just that he can draw people to an event. Once he gets them there, he's got something to deposit in their lives.
You don't need another thing to make you happy. I was thinking if I just had arms and legs, I would be happy. If I had arms and legs, I'd never be in pain. If I had arms and legs, I'd never be alone.
We've had some large events with some people, but nothing of this magnitude. Nothing that deals with serving the community and loving on the community and then sharing a message like Nick's message.
Our schools are a reflection of our community, and this is saying something. So if we were able to find a way to get the message across to kids that they're loved, that their life has meaning and worth, that I think that'd help reduce bullying in our schools and across this nation.
What we did here will have a long-lasting impact. Nick is only beginning to build the kind of platform that will spread beyond Utah.
This is our first of its sort. The second one, and then obviously the third and fourth and fifth one is just nothing but better and better. What an opportunity. What a time to be living in the United States of America, to not be so negative and say, oh my gosh, look at this poem, what are we going to do? No, we realize what's going on in our schools nationwide and do all that we can through media, through government, through service community projects as well, and just going out there and sharing a message of hope.